This video's sponsored! Woohoo! Hey guys, welcome to Film Learnin, the show dedicated to learning some filmmaking and learn you good. And we're at the desk this time, and I thought we'd do something a little bit different. Rather than focus on a tutorial or an effect or a short, I thought we might just review something today.
My God.
Okay, we've got that out of the way. You happy? Now, one of the things I get asked frequently by either people wanting to start a YouTube channel or they've started a YouTube channel and they want to add some production value is, well, how do I add production value and make my channel look a bit more professional like? And apart from making, good quality content, that's kind of key, well, not for some. You also want to add some motion graphics to your videos. Now, you can go down the road of making your own motion graphics packages, making your own titles, making your own end cards, lower thirds, and transitions, and all that whatnot. Or you can go down the much easier road and go to a place like Video Hub right here and just download a pack that is fully customizable. And surprisingly, I know it's totally out of the blue, we're going to be reviewing one of those packs today. Now, this particular pack called the YouTuber Pack 3.0 was sent to me by its author, Digital Product 669, who has a whole bunch of these packs on Video Hive. And this particular pack is compatible with Adobe After Effects and Premiere Pro. So why don't we jump in and take a look at it. So guys, you can see by just looking at this, there's a lot of value here. You've got 20 logo reveals, 25 lower thirds, 10 side info bars, 15 transitions, 10 end cards, and 20 titles, and all this stuff is animated and fully customizable. So why don't we jump into After Effects and take a look under the hood. Okay guys, so here we are in After Effects and I've already opened the YouTuber Pack 3.0. And right off the bat, if you head over to the project window, you can see that everything is divided out into its individual sections. So you've got your logo reveals, you've got your lower thirds, your transitions, your info bars, end screens, titles, etc. All ready to go, so they're very easy to find and they're all numbered. So very, very easy to locate the one you're after. And also another helpful way is to actually head to the Video Hive website. That's the link in the description, and you can actually see them all in action. So just as GIFs, all alpha channeled, so you can actually just see them in action without having to open them up in After Effects right off the bat. So you can just say, okay, well this one represents number 1, so I can just go and open that up in After Effects. So let's talk about how do you customize these things, because I've got a few open here. I've got a title reveal, I've got an end screen, and I've also got a lower third. So let's start with the lower third. Now I will just mention, these do come with motion blur. You can see down here, I've actually turned that off to make them a little bit easier to preview because they are 60 frames per second and there's a lot of stuff going on here. So if I can just do a quick preview without motion blur, you can see what happens. Now if I turn that on, it's gonna chug, but I digress. Now let's start by just changing that text. So I'm gonna change that from Johnny Director to Film and Director to Learnin. And now you can also see there's a little play button that says place logo here. So I've got our Film Learnin logo already imported. So I'm just gonna open that up. I'm gonna drop our Film Learnin logo in, which is gigantic. So I'll just turn off their social logo and I'm just gonna scale this down. See what I mean? 4% I had to go to. It's huge. So now if I close that out and we head back to that lower third, you can see we've now got our Film Learnin logo in that little speech bubble. Super, super easy. So what I'm also going to do is I'm just going to change that font to our good friend DK Full Blast. And I'll just do the same on this one as well. Just so this is as custom as we can possibly get it. Okay. So now we get into the even easier part. The controls here. Now, there is a lot going on here that you don't really need to know about, but I still encourage you, if you do download the pack, have a play. So right up here, you can play with the duration. So if you want it 10 seconds or longer, you can totally just play with that. So this is at 10 seconds right now. That's more than enough for a lower third. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come on down here and I can adjust the width of the ribbon here. I can also adjust the width of the text. I can adjust the scale of the text, so I'm just going to scale that up a little bit, and I think I'm also going to scale up the Learnin as well, and you can see that the ribbon actually dynamically grows out to compensate for the bigger text. So if we scroll down here, you can see we have our different colors that we can customize. So let's just change this up a little bit, because our Film Learnin colors at the moment are black and white, So we can either do a tint or we can just have a bit of a play here. So I think we'll change that to a white, because this is an alpha channel player. And then we might change this one to a black. And then we'll change the text color here to a white. Now the logo color I'm going to also change to a white. Bam. Okay. So you can see that took, what, a couple of minutes, and it's totally customized and done. And not hard at all. So let's move on to the title. Now, it's the same sort of thing, guys. All we need to do is just type in our new text and spell it right. And then we'll go over here and we'll type Learnin. And oh, my spelling is on point today, guys. And I'll also just change the font here. Now, guys, you don't have to do this. I'm just showing you that it's very easy to just change that font over. Bam and bam. So we can also go into the controls for this one as well. Now we can actually scale this up if we want, or scale it back down. I'm pretty happy with the size it is. Maybe go to 150, because it is actually a title card, this one. And you can see it is also alpha channel, so you can chuck anything you want behind it. Now, I think I might just widen that a little bit. Now, I'm pretty happy with that, although I might scale this second text up a little bit. Now, I'm pretty happy with that. And just like last time, I'm totally gonna change those colors there. So that, just to be outlandish, let's make this purple. Just to be totally outlandish. And the text as well, I'm gonna change that. I'll change that to black. And that one to black as well. Now, push play. And everything just works. Very, very easy to customize. Now, I've also done that to an end screen here as well. Now, I'll just quickly show you how I've done that. It's no different to the other ones, guys, really, but I do want to show you something that's really cool. So, say I've got, I'll just click on this one too. So, I don't have a Snapchat because I'm 38 years old, and I think it's illegal for me to actually have one. So, if I checkbox it, you can see that it reacts and it actually condenses those down. Now we've also got a couple of different things here. If you want to add some videos to your end card, like I always do, you have the option of putting a play icon over them, and you can actually insert video previews of those. I'm not going to do that, and you also have the option of removing these boxes here as well. So if we quickly do this, it'll transition in over alpha, animate everything on. Like I said, guys, 60 frames per second, and these are 4K, so even with motion blur turned off, they're still gonna chug a little bit. So that's all that with the YouTube videos turned off. If we turn that back on, and we'll just hide those play icons, you'll be able to see the difference here. So over here, it'll draw up some rectangles, and they're just placeholders for our videos to go. So you can actually go in here and down here, and you can add your video footage right there, and it'll play. So very, very easy to do. So guys, you can really see just how easy these things are to customize. I mean, that took what, 5 minutes, and we've customized 1, 2, and 3 different ones.
So if you're in a situation where you're just starting a channel but you don't want to go through all the rigor of developing your own motion graphics, or say you just want to up the production value of your existing channel, there's a lot of value in this pack. But for now, guys, that's all I got for you. If you want to check out the pack, just click the link in the description. That'll take you straight to it. And hey, if you did enjoy this video, please smash that like button. I really do appreciate it. And hey, if you are new here, hit that subscribe button below and turn that notification bell on so you don't miss a single film Learnin episode. I've got 2 other episodes right over here on this brand new end card, and my social media crap is, I think it's down there
now, or it's just over there. I'm not too sure. I'm just recording this before I've got the end card all customized. But until I see you again, guys, keep learning.